Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, February 3rd, 2015. This is Texan TV News from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Bayli Gregory. Today's top story. In campus news, Tarleton Alternative Transportation, also known as TAT, will be hosting an event called Cupid's Acoustic on Tuesday, February 10th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the Thompson Student Center. This event will include acoustic performances from students, the chance to get to know more about TAT, and fun activities. TAT is a well-known student organization at the university that provides needed transportation in Stephenville. Vans used for this organization wait outside of local bars in town on Tuesdays and Thursdays to transport students who are in need of a ride home. Chris Allen, a graduate assistant for TAT and Alcohol EDU, said that the volunteer group provided rides to 739 students in the past year, giving between 10 and 30 rides on a usual night. TAT welcomes students in any state of mind to take advantage of their voluntary service. TAT President C.G. Cruz says that he believes it is effective based on their numbers every week. He said TAT wants to expand in size as an organization alongside with the growth of the university and believes that with more PR, membership, and vans, they can make a larger impact each year and make Stephenville a safer place on the roads. In regional news, the Stephenville Empire-Tribune reports that the Legends Country Club in Stephenville, Texas was sold yesterday from longtime owner John Treweek to Freeport native Jack Graham. This transfer included all the club facilities, ending almost 3 decades of ownership by the Treweek family. Treweek said that the offer was brought to his attention 3 weeks ago. He said God brought him the opportunity, and now it is going to happen. Graham said he has no plans to make major changes without taking time to assess issues and consider input from members. Treweek added that the place has always felt like one big family, and the people that visit the club are what will make it difficult to finally leave Legends. And now, today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In Texas news, 2 years after Chris Kyle's death and days before the man accused of killing him goes to trial, the retired Navy SEAL was recognized by a state day yesterday in his honor. Governor Greg Abbott signed a proclamation declaring February 2nd Chris Kyle Day in Texas. Flags statewide were to fly yesterday at half-staff. Abbott called Kyle the face of a legion of warriors who have led the mightiest military in the history of the world. Abbott added that, as governor, he was proclaiming it to be Chris Kyle Day, but in doing so, he was also recognizing every man and woman who has ever worn the uniform of the United States military. Jury selection for the trial of Eddie Ray Ralph, the 27-year-old accused of murdering Chris Kyle and Chad Littlefield, begins Thursday in Stephenville. In national news, the handlers of Pennsylvania's most famous groundhog, Phil, said yesterday the furry rodent has forecast 6 more weeks of winter. The Groundhog Day forecast was delivered after a steady pre-dawn rain turned to snow as temperatures dropped from the high 30s to around freezing. Temperatures were forecast to keep dropping over much of the state, prompting Pennsylvania's Department of Transportation to lower the speed limit to 45 miles per hour for many interstate highways, which were already wet and freezing. In international news, Mexican farmers from 3 villages interviewed by the Associated Press are feeding a growing addiction in the U.S., where heroin use has spread from back alleys to the cul-de-sacs of suburbia. The multi-billion-dollar Mexican opium trade starts at the remote creeksides and gorges of the Filo Mayor Mountains in the southern state of Guerrero with poor poppy farmers. Mexican drug traffickers are now refining opium paste into high-grade white heroin and flooding the world's largest market for illegal drugs using the distribution routes they built for marijuana and cocaine. In a rare interview with reporters, the villagers told the Associated Press that it's too difficult to ship farm products on roads so rough and at such a high altitude that cars are in constant danger of tumbling off the single-lane dirt roads that zigzag up to the fields. They say the small plastic-wrapped bricks of gummy opium paste are the only thing that will guarantee them a cash income. Mexican heroin has become cheaper and more powerful at a time when Americans hooked on pharmaceutical opiates are looking for an affordable alternative. Heroin deaths doubled from 2011 to 2013, while deaths from cocaine and prescription opiates remain steady, according to the Centers for Disease Control. In sports news, Johnny Manziel has sought help to change his off-field lifestyle. Following a rough rookie season in the NFL, Manziel has entered a treatment program for unspecified reasons, an advisor from the Browns quarterback said in a statement released on Monday by the team. On Monday, the 22-year-old quarterback's penchant for partying followed him from college into the pros, and Manziel's nightlife has been well chronicled by both social and mainstream media. The location of the facility where Manziel is staying is not immediately known. Browns general manager Ray Farmer said in a statement that the team fully supports Manziel and respects his initiative in entering treatment. Wrapping up today's broadcast, reporter Denise Haruff interviews with Leslie Clements about this week's adoptable dog from Community Animal Rescue effort.
Hi, my name is Denise Haruff. We have here today with us Care Rescue Board President Leslie Clements. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good.
So who do you have here with you?
This is Chocolate. Chocolate is a 12-week-old Basset mix, and she's available for adoption through Care Animal Rescue.
So what comes with her adoption?
The adoption fee is $25, and that includes all the shots that she's had up to now. She's had all of her series and her deworming, so the only thing that would come next would be her rabies when she's old enough, which is this week. She just turned 12 weeks, so she's just now available for that. And we can go ahead and get that, and that would also be included.
So, what will Care have her fixed?
Now she's just now, she's just now of age to get the rabies, and she can be fixed at 4 months. We kind of like to wait till they're 5 or 6 months, and we can get you a low-cost voucher to have that done. If she stays in the program until she is of age, then she will be fixed before she's adopted. But if she were adopted tomorrow, then I would give you a voucher to have that done in a month or so.
Oh, okay, great. So what's her backstory? Where did Chocolate come from?
She came from a pregnant mom out of Mineral Wells, and we helped get the mom spayed after the puppies were weaned, and then she's out of a litter of, I believe, 8 or 9. It's only her and her sister Color that are left, so everyone else has found great homes.
Oh, how sweet. That's great. So where is Care located?
Care is located in Strawn, Texas. Our address is in Strawn, Texas. That's where it started 7 years ago, but we have fosters in Erath County, Palo Pinto County, Eastland County, and Hood County.
Okay, so what's a foster?
A foster is, it's just basically a home away from home where they can go from the time they're unwanted or lost until they find a forever home, and that's, you take them in as like a foster child and nurture them and take care of them.
That's sweet. So what types of animals does Care take in?
We do cats, mostly, and dogs. We have had a couple donkeys and a duck at one time, but primarily it's cats and dogs.
It sounds like fun. Sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of fun.
So what are the adoption requirements if someone were interested in Chocolate?
We just ask that you're ready for an animal and that you understand that getting an animal is a lifetime commitment. You know, through the duration of that animal's life, that you have an adequate fence so that they can go out and get exercise, and that you're just prepared for the financial costs that come along with owning an animal as well.
Okay, so let's say someone weren't so prepared, you know, maybe later on down the road they wanted to adopt. If they wanted to foster or volunteer to help out with Care, how would they get involved doing that?
You can reach us by going to careforrescue.com, and the 4 is the number 4, careforrescue.com, and that will take you straight to our Pet Finder page. It will take you to our Facebook page and give you our address and our telephone numbers to contact us on.
That's awesome. So what if someone were interested in more of like an adult dog? Do y'all have other dogs available for adoption now?
We have all sizes, ages. We have several right now. We have, let's see, Jimmy T, which is at my house. He happens to be a Border Collie Aussie mix. He's about 2, neutered male. We have Buddy, who's a German Shepherd mix. He's about 8 months old at headquarters. We have Bella, who is a we think she's a Pit Bull Terrier mix, and she's about 2. She's spayed and ready to go. So we have several options. We have cats and kittens and just a whole variety of animals that you could adopt.
That's great. So does CARE usually welcome volunteers?
Yes, we love volunteers. That's what makes our group stay as strong as it is, because not one person could do this. It takes a variety of people with different talents to keep this thing going.
Okay, so if someone were interested or was not able to foster or adopt or volunteer, how would they be able to donate?
You can donate by going to careforrescue.com, and you can donate through there, through our PayPal. All those donations are tax deductible. You can take them to our vet clinics. You can get on Facebook and ask where to drop off a cash donation. We can always take, we like blankets and newspapers and toys and treats and collars as well. So
that's great. So is there anything you'd like to add about CARE or Chocolate?
Just that Chocolate's ready for a new home. Right now she's in the early stages of being a baby, so this is when training is crucial and teach her to sit and tricks, and right now she just wants to take a nap, I think. But
How sweet.
and just go to careforrescue.com and check us out.
Sure, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Leslie,
having us.
visiting. And now back to you, Bayli.
Thank you, Denise. And for correction, Leslie Clement's name is spelled Leslee. As a visual for our viewers, we have pictures of the adoptable animals available through CARE. As Leslie said, they have dogs and cats of all ages, breeds, shapes, sizes, and colors. Thank you all for joining us. Today's broadcast was produced by Denise Harf and Macy Michaelwicks. You can watch Texan TV News live Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. and on Northland Cable Channel 9. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Bayli Gregory. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.